All right, all eyes are on a potential major winter storm for Tuesday here in Minnesota and Wisconsin. All ingredients seem to be coming together for several inches of snow, including the Twin Cities, as we head into late Monday night and especially into the day on Tuesday. And here's why. This is a powerful jet stream that's setting up. This is the European model forecast, the jet stream structure, the river of air at 25 to 30,000 feet in our atmosphere. Look at where our winds are coming from. They're coming from the southwest and the Pacific Ocean off of Southern California, straight northeast through Colorado and then up into Nebraska and then eventually here into the upper Midwest. And this jet stream actually increases in intensity as we head through the day on Tuesday, so that by Tuesday afternoon, a jet streak, which means some serious energy is going to be pushing into Iowa, Wisconsin, and Illinois by late Tuesday afternoon. And in fact, they could actually get dry slotted down there to where their precipitation gets eventually cut off during the day on Tuesday. But just north of this jet streak here over southern Minnesota and northwestern Wisconsin, we will likely stay in the snow throughout the day on Tuesday, and it certainly could be heavy. This is also the jet stream from the GFS computer model, and the reason why I show you this is because I'm showing you there is model consensus between the GFS computer model and the European model, a strong jet streak developing over Iowa, Wisconsin, maybe even into southern Minnesota as we head into Tuesday morning, and then that pushes east Tuesday afternoon and evening, and strong winds will follow behind this jet stream along with some cold air, so that Tuesday night and into Wednesday is going to be bitterly cold. And that, of course, is something that we are quite used to here over the last few weeks. Another aspect that this storm has, or aspect that we're looking at that this storm has, is its strong temperature gradient. We call this a baroclinic zone, and this is the weather maps at 850 millibars off the GFS computer model. 850 millibar temperature map for Tuesday morning. What I want you to focus on is where this light blue line is located. This is the rain-snow line, or what should be the rain-snow line early Tuesday morning. You can see it stretches north into northern Iowa, which means much of Nebraska, Iowa, and Illinois will likely be either ice or rain on Tuesday morning. And look how close that rain-snow line gets to southern Minnesota. It doesn't quite make it, but it gets close. But what that tells me is that snow, it should be all snow, any precipitation should be all snow over the southern half of Minnesota and northwestern Wisconsin. And I also want you to look at this tight temperature gradient from North Dakota, where temperatures will likely be below zero on Tuesday morning, to temperatures in the 60s and 70s over Oklahoma and Arkansas on Tuesday morning. We call this a baroclinic zone, or a very tight temperature gradient in between these two air masses, and that's where storm systems like to form and they like to track along this baroclinic zone. So we can pretty much expect a surface low to develop in northern Kansas and then head northeast into southern Wisconsin during the day on Tuesday. One last map I wanted to show you is the precipitation forecast from the GFS computer model. And this is Monday afternoon. You can see snow's just starting to break out now west of the Twin Cities and west of southern Minnesota. And then watch what happens to this snow. It expands in coverage so that by midnight on Monday, snow should begin in southern Minnesota. And then, of course, that snow just expands in intensity so that by Tuesday morning, snow has engulfed all of southern Minnesota and western Wisconsin. And the snow finally pushes off by Tuesday evening. But this storm has that feel. It's got that feel of a 4 to 8 inch type snow event. Way too early to predict snow totals at this time, but it certainly does feel like a significant snow event here in southern Minnesota and western Wisconsin. And we're going to need to keep a close eye on this storm system as we head through time and as we take a look at computer models over the next few days. The travel impact graphic, last graphic I'm going to show you is the travel impact graphic from Novak Weather. And you can see I'm expecting some serious or potentially dangerous travel conditions to develop from Sioux Falls through much of southern Minnesota, including Mankato, Rochester, Twin Cities, and then a good chunk of northern and central Wisconsin, including Eau Claire, Hayward, and the Lakes country of northwestern Wisconsin. That would be for late Monday night and into Tuesday. Again, we need to keep a close eye on the storm system. I will, so pay attention to Novak Weather when you get a chance, and we'll update you more on this over the next 48 hours.